Hello and welcome to another video. This is an Android tutorial, and together step by step we'll be building a simple video call application using ZegoCloud API service. You might be asking, who or what are they? ZegoCloud is a sponsor of this video, and they are a global communication service provider providing developer-friendly and powerful SDK and APIs to build many communication features on your app, such as video calls, chat, video conferences, live streaming, and many more. Their API and UIKit support various development frameworks including iOS, Android, Flutter, Web, and React Native. Focusing in this video, we will be implementing video calls by integrating their video call SDK. Their video call SDK provides a large variety of customized video calling experience, including live video streaming, group calls, co-hosting, screen sharing, and many more. Their video call solutions are business ready and adapt in every aspect of life, like social, educational, video conferencing, and what have you. For more information, check the description below for additional information and links so you can have a more detailed look at their video call services. To begin developing video call solutions using ZegoCloud, we need to sign up for an account, and luckily for a created account, you are offered 10,000 minutes free. To create an account to start development, you have to move to the top right corner and select sign up. Then proceed to fill in your information. Start with your first name, then fill in your last name. After that, you will select your region and put in your email. This needs to be an active email because a verification code will be sent to it. Then hit get code and a verification code will be sent to your specified email. But before that, you have to complete the captcha. Wait a few seconds before you check your email. Just a safety measure in case a delay of delivery. In your email account, you will receive this verification message. All you have to do is copy the code and head back to the registration page. Fill in the code you just copied from your email. And after that, provide a password for your account according to the app specifications below. Don't also forget to agree to the terms and conditions and hit the start trial button, which is below. If you did everything right, you will be presented to your dashboard. After we have successfully created a dashboard, it's time for us to build an Android application which will make use of the video called UIKit. I have my Android Studio IDE open and will start a new project by hitting New Project. I will then select an empty activity as base project to avoid auto-generated code and then hit Next. We will name our project Video Call App and make sure Kotlin is selected, and you can also choose your project location and hit Finish. It will take some minutes to set up your new project, but when it's done indexes, we will move to the activity layout file. In here, let's display the design view so we can easily create a UI by using drag and drop. We will drag and position an edit text and give it an ID of name. Then we will also add a button and give it an ID of call button. We are now done with our layout. Let's head to the docs to follow the steps to integrate video call. From the home page, hover over products and select video call. Then under UIKit, select Call API or Call Kit. The link will be provided in the description below. We then scroll down to the bottom and select Quick Start because we want to implement a basic call swiftly following the steps. So in the Quick Start menu, what we have to do is we want to follow the steps given to us in the documentation. So for the first step, we'll add a GPA configuration. It says if you are using Android Gradle plugin 7 or later, you add what is proposed below in the settings Gradle. If not, you follow the steps which follow. I'm using Gradle plugin 7.1, so I'm going to copy that. Then we'll move to Android Studio, select the project view, and in the settings Gradle file, paste what you just copied. Let's head back to the docs. Secondly, we'll copy the dependency. And in Android Studio, let's first switch back to the Android view and look for the module app file or the app module file. And under dependencies, we'll paste what we copied and hit sync now. It will download the necessary dependencies from the cloud. When it's done, let's continue with the docs. We need to get our app ID and our app sign from our admin console, but let's start by copying the sample code and pasting it in the activity Kotlin file first. After copying the code, let's make sure we import all our necessary modules. Then we head to our layer file and give an ID to our parent layer. Let's give it an ID of fragment container and head back to our Kotlin file. You will notice the ID will be used to replace it with a video call fragment when the call is launched. To our add call fragment method, we need to make it accept the username variable, which we will get from our easy text when our call button is pressed. Our user ID and username will be the username we'll get from the easy text that will send pass to the function. Then we set our call ID to test call. And make sure it's a string. Let's now move to our admin dashboard to get our app ID and app sign. You will first need to log in, and when you're in your admin dashboard, you will hit create your first project. Then you will select voice and video call in the list of use cases for applications. You scroll to the bottom and hit next. When you're in here, you enter a name for your project. I'll call mine Zego demo. You can name yours whatever you want. Then you scroll down, and since we're using UIKit, you hit start with UIKit. And when it's done running the process, you want to hit start building your app. Here we have a list of frame platforms to integrate the use case where we select for Android since we're integrating for the Android native platform. Now you want to scroll to the bottom right and hit start and integrate in the app. And that's it. You will be presented with these configurations where you can select your app ID and your app sign. When you get them, I would like you to replace the app ID in your code with the one you have in your dashboard and the app sign with the one you have in your dashboard. We are basically done, but if you want to further customize the UI, you can check the related guide in the documentation and you have a list of what you can modify in the preview features. But for now, we want to modify two things. We want to modify to turn off the camera when you start a call and also turn off the microphone. So do config.turn on camera when joining and set to false, and also turn on mic and set it to false. So after this, what we can do is we just need to run it and test it on our emulator. I started playing the app a little, but this is basically the app. This is the video call view. I will first return back to the beginning of the app. And the beginning, where we first need to enter our username to start our video call. So enter in the name of tester and hit call. And when you hit call, the video call session will basically begin. You will try to connect to another client who is connected on his other end with the same call ID you gave. I just activated the video and also I'm playing to with toggling the audio and the camera. Great. Then I just flip the camera and that's the back view of the camera. Mind you, I am doing this on an emulator, that's why you see these images. If you run it on your native device, you're going to see your selfie image if you selected, or you're going to see your rear view camera. Great. So now we have come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you for following this tutorial to the end. Also thank ZegoCloud for sponsoring this video. If you need to learn more about ZegoCloud and the features or the feature they provide, all the links are in the description below, and it's very easy to get started with. You need little or no efforts to start your video call session. And don't forget, when you sign in for an account, you have 30,000 minutes free, so you can actually use it to create a prototype of your video. So thank you for watching and see you in another video. Bye.